What's up you guys, welcome back again to your Heroclix headquarters. Today I've got something super special to share with you guys. Huge thanks to WizKids for sending me this early to unbox for you guys. This is going to be the first place you guys are going to get to see the awesome new Iron Man Hall of Armor's Iconix set. And boy, this has been my most anticipated Heroclix Iconix set since it was announced. I could not wait for this thing. And yeah, I'm so glad that they have allowed me to share this with you guys early. So this is going to be coming out soon though. It should be coming out here in November, so pretty soon. So make sure you guys get your pre-orders in now, because if it's anything like the last few Iconix sets, like the Death of Superman and the Nightfall set, those sold out quick and they're very hard to find. And I think this one is going to be right up there with them. I don't even know what these do yet, so this is very special for me too, because you know, usually when I unbox stuff, I know what everything is already, what everything does already, but I don't know what any of this stuff does. We've only seen one of these figures previewed at Worlds a couple months ago, so yeah, super excited for this. So I hope you guys are as excited as I am. Without further ado, let's get right to it. All right, you guys, so here we go. This massive Heroclix Iconix Hall of Armor. This thing is huge. I did not think the box would be this big. One thing I do want to share before we crack this open, one thing I want to share with you guys really quickly. In case you didn't know, I am a huge fan of Iron Man, and I do have every Iron Man figure in the game. I call this my Iron Man suitcase, like the armor suitcase. You can see here, I do have everything. There's a few that aren't in here just because they're too big, or they're from the more recent sets that I still have out. Like, I've got, you know, Sicarian Iron Man, Iron Hammer, it's sitting over here, and some stuff like that. But yeah, that's, I want to do a quick video later going over all of them leading up to the Iconix. I think that would be fun. So let me know in the comments if that's something you want to see. But without further ado, let's get right into why we are here today. The new Hall of Armor set. And like you guys can tell, I'm a huge fan of Iron Man. I have all of them. This is something I've been wanting since day one of me playing this game. I thought, how cool would it be to get a set like this of just, you know, a Hall of Armor with an actual setup and everything. So let's take a quick look. Like most of the other Iconix, this has a cool window with some Velcro. You can see here, look at this awesome, all these amazing figures. It's kind of hard to see back there in the back, but they do all have like a little docking port thing, a little like bay or whatever you want to call it to put them in. So you can see here, this is pretty much what it looks like here, the armor in their little ports or whatever. And it says here, I am Tony Stark, you're welcome. So I love that. That's so cool. And taking a look at the back here, I am Iron Man. So yeah, this is super cool. I really like this little thing they got here of all of them. And yeah, so whew, man, this is so cool. Oh, I can't wait. Let's get into it. Trying to carefully take them out of the box here and sliding out the plastic. Looks kind of like it's multi-layered or something here. Oh yeah, oh man, that's so cool. Okay, let's set the box aside for now. And yeah, here we go. So that just comes right off of there, like so. And actually, I almost forgot to take the cards out of the box. We'll need those for sure. And yeah, these cards look super awesome too. But we're gonna take a look at all those here in just a second. So first I wanna pop these all out, because I want to take a better look at all these cool figures in the actual Hall of Armors. Man, this guy is in there good. There we go. So we got the Hulkbuster suit. Looks super awesome. This is like the biggest one. Is he a giant? He is a giant. So that's going to be awesome. This first one here, this gold suit, this is like an underwater, like aquatic suit. This is the only one, in my opinion, I was very like, huh, that was a strange choice, but I'll take it, I guess. And then we have a new Thor Buster suit. I'm a fan of the Thor Buster for sure. The original chase from, I think it was Hammer of Thor. That was an amazing figure. Then we got the Mark I suit right here. Very cool. Classic Iron Man. Gotta love it. And then, of course, we have the newer, like, bleeding edge suit. Looks super freaking awesome. Love the detail in the armor and the paint job and everything. They're all nice and shiny. Gotta love it. And now here we have the actual pieces of the Hall of Armor. So this isn't just figures this time. This is actual like little displays for all of your Iron Man armors. They all just fit right in here, and you kind of set them up, make your own little display. It just comes with 4 of these little things to put them in, and one like stand to put like a main one on top of. So like you can see in some of the pictures they've shared, they just slide in there just like that. Very cool. And of course all the bases are like silver as well, so it matches the actual display as well. It's very cool. Very nice touch. Boom. So awesome. So yeah, they all just slide in there just like that. And you can have one sitting right there on the main one. This is the coolest freaking thing ever. Oh my god. And they all just line up perfectly. That's so nice. Oh man, this is so cool. This is exactly what I've always wanted. I really hope they continue to make more of these sets. I would love to add on to the Hall of Armors, and you know, maybe we get 4 more of these. You could stack them on top or make them come around more or whatever, you know, something like that would be so cool. Man, so without any further ado, let's take a look at these awesome cards and see what these figures can do. So, oh man, just like all of the other, or some of the other Iconix sets, they do have like a cool pattern to the card. It's not just a regular card. They've got like a blueprint kind of thing going on, which is very cool. So let's start off here with this gold suit. So this one has Atlantis, Avengers, Stark Industries, Armor, and Scientist keywords. He's got the Avengers team ability, of course, 80 points. I believe they're all 80 points. They have a shifting focus Hall of Armors trait. So I'm a huge fan of that. We had the shifting focus Iron Mans in the, I think it was Captain America in the Avengers set. And those are still, to this day, some of my favorite Iron Mans. So their trait is free. If Iron Man began your turn on the map, replace him with another character with this trait on the same click number. If you did, after resolutions, you may generate a character with this trait from your sideline on click number 11, adjacent to the replacement character. This game, the generated character can't use this trait and isn't scored when KO'd. So that's very cool. Not only can you swap between the armors, you get to pop out a different one as well. Yeah, that's insane, because not only does that give you the kind of, you know, pick a dial variations of all the different armors, but you get more and more out of it. So this one has swim ability, of course, since this is the underwater suit, hypersonic, 11 attack, 18 invuln, 3 damage and power, a nice 8-click long dial there. And let's see what else this can do. Has electric stun field, poison. When Iron Man uses it, opposing characters within range that occupy water terrain are considered adjacent. Oh man, that's awesome. Can you believe on that all-water map we just got in Notorious, this dude's going to be able to freaking poison everything within his range, which is 4, which nowadays is average, so not bad. And you could perplex that up, or, you know, put some shield people next to him, up his range a lot. But then he also has a damage power that says, lines of fire Iron Man draws to characters occupying water terrain can't be blocked. When Iron Man attacks, opposing characters can't use the swim ability. Gotta love that. That's so good. Man, one thing I love about Iron Man, you know, he's got a suit for every occasion, right? So if somebody puts you on a water map and you're playing any one of these Iron Mans, you can swap to this one, or just generate him on click number 11 here once you do swap to a different one, and then he'll have both of those special powers. So yeah, that is so cool. All right, next up here we have the Thor Buster. So he's got the same shifting focus Hall of Armors trait. He's got Asgardian, Avengers, Stark Industries, Armor, and Scientist keywords. Looks like he's actually got the Mystics team ability, which is pretty nuts. That's such a good team ability. He's got 7 range, running shot, 11 penetrating blast, 18 invuln for 3 damage. And taking a look at his specials here, he's got energy explosion. When Iron Man uses it, targeted characters that have power cosmic can't use powers for this attack. Wow. When Iron Man hits with a range attack, hit characters modify attack and damage -1 until your next turn. That's great. Man, that is so good. If they have power cosmic, they can't use powers. They just can't. When he uses it targeted characters, wow. So anybody he targets with energy explosion, if they're power cosmic, for that energy explosion, they have no powers. So your little Carnage Silver Surfer, you got no shape change, no super senses, no invincible, none of that. That is so good. It's kind of less good against normal characters, but he does have just regular penetrating blasts up front. So that's actually his attack power that he gets later. But up front, he does start with the damage power that gives him enhancement and a power. And then when Iron Man hits one or more opposing characters that have the deity keyword, after resolutions, remove an action token from him. That's pretty cool. He can just keep going and going if he keeps hitting somebody with deity. And you can just pop him in for that special energy explosion that they can't use defense powers for on his click 11. So yeah, not bad at all. For only 80 points, you know, not too shabby. And then our Hulkbuster Iron Man here. They are just all called Iron Man, though. So it's not Hulkbuster and Thorbuster anymore. It's just Iron Man. This one's got Avengers, Stark Industries, Armor, Brute, and Scientist keywords. The Shield team ability. It seems like they want to give everybody a different team ability. All the different suits. That's pretty cool. So, of course, Shifting Focus trait. He starts with Flurry. Special attack power, 19 invincible, 3 damage, Battle Fury, 0 range on this guy. So he wants to get up there and fight the Hulk for sure. Go to sleep. Yes, I was hoping to see that. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Incapacitate. When Iron Man uses it, choose one. If all hit characters have giant or colossal, choose both. Iron Man still deals normal damage, or hit targets are given 2 action tokens instead. Very cool. So you gotta love that. Incap that deals damage, or give 2 action tokens, potentially both if all the targets have giant or colossal. So you could give him 2 action tokens and deal his normal damage. That's a really powerful effect against the right targets. And then you have a special defense power here that says Impervious. When Iron Man uses it and succeeds after resolutions, remove an action token from him. Iron Man can reduce penetrating damage dealt by characters with the monster keyword. Ooh, that's so good. Again, like I said, with Carnage Silver Surfer, one of the best figures in the game, has monster keyword. We got so many great figures in Wheels of Vengeance recently that have monster keyword. So really good defensive capability there against a lot of those. And, you know, I would kind of say, you know, it would be nice to have the flurry or like charge with the flurry or something. But you can swap into this guy, right? So you could already be adjacent to somebody and then swap to this guy and flurry them out of nowhere. The Battle Fury gets the shape change, which is really nice. So yeah, you know, not too bad at all. You got some close combat expert there, so he can still be doing some good damage. I love that 19 invincible top dial, and that super impervious is very good. And again, bring him in on click number 11, you know, and he could be doing some good stuff for you. The cool thing is the more you swap between these, the more you can just be popping them out, I believe. Let me make sure I'm not misreading something here or forgetting something. Yeah, so yeah, you can just keep generating more and more of them. It's actually kind of incentive to buy 2 of these sets, I would almost say, because none of them are actually unique or anything. So yeah, I mean, you could just play multiples of them, swap between whatever you want, and be generating a ton of them off the sideline that way. It would fill up your sideline spots quick, though. So I guess that's one downside to it, especially now we can only have 6 sideline spots. So with 5 of them already, that's 4 on the sideline. That might, maybe it's not worth it to buy 2 sets. I don't know. Because you're probably going to want to have War Machine on the sideline. You know, the rare War Machine from Avengers 60th is going to be great. And whenever any of these guys get hit, he can just pop in for free. So there's that. But okay, next up we have like the newer version Iron Man suit, Avengers, Stark Industries, Armor, Celebrity, Scientist. Looks like he's got Avengers Initiative team ability there, so he'll be able to see through hindering. Of course, he's got the Shifting Focus trait, Sidestep, TK, Super Senses, and a special damage power. So he's got, first of all, on his special movement power he gets later, Sidestep and Force Blast. When Iron Man knocks back one or more opposing characters after resolutions, deal those characters 1 damage. If those characters can use... is that the X-Men team ability? The damage dealt to them is penetrating. Very interesting. Was this his like anti-Magneto suit or whatever? I am not 100% sure. Why would it be if they can use the X-Men team ability? That's very interesting. But I really love the knockback thing. Whenever he knocks back somebody after resolutions, he can deal them a damage. That's like a separate damage from knockback, so he could force blast them into a wall for 1 and then deal them another 1 with this. And then if they have the X-Men team ability, damage dealt to them is penetrating, so not bad at all. But yeah, then you got the Nano Augmented Intelligence, which is Outwit, Shape Change. When Iron Man is attacked by a character with the Scientist or Ruler keyword, increase the result of his Shape Change and Super Senses roll by +1. Wow, yeah, that's pretty great. I mean, so he's got Super Senses already there with the Shape Change and Outwit. So yeah, he's going to get... if he's attacked by somebody with Scientist or Ruler, which are 2 really common keywords right now also, you get +1 to your Super Senses and Shape Change. That is nuts. And especially if you're playing him on like a team, an Avengers team, with maybe the Spider-Man that hands out the team player team ability to all Avengers, right? Then he could copy Spider-Man and get another +1 to his Super Sense rolls. So that is pretty powerful. Yeah, he's great. And last but not least here, we do have the regular Mark 1 Iron Man suit. This is the one they actually showed off at Worlds. So he's got improved movement, destroys blocking. He also has Avengers TA, Avengers, Stark Industries, Armor, Pass, Scientist, and he's got some Charge, Exploit, Invuln, and that special attack power, which is Blades, Claws, Fangs, Giant Reach 4. When Iron Man uses Blades, Claws, Fangs, if the target has Masters of Evil, increase the result by +1. So this one is really hunting those Masters of Evil down, which is really good because all those Chase Masters of Evil we just got are so strong still. You know, getting an extra +1 against them is going to be nice. I guess that's +1 to the result of his Blades. Yeah, Blades, Giant Reach 4. So, I mean, that's really cool. He could potentially hit for 7, right? With Exploit too. That'd be pretty nuts. Then you've got Perplex. When Iron Man uses it to target a character with the armor or robot keyword after resolutions, heal that character 1 click. If it is friendly, or deal that character 1 penetrating damage if it is opposing. I love that. That's so cool to me because that is just like... You know, that's just like something you'd want Iron Man to be able to do. He does so much stuff with like armor or robot. I would love it if it also added vehicle because we just got so many good vehicles. But yeah, being able to heal a click on a friendly armor character or, you know, deal penetrating damage to somebody because he's just so smart. He's like, just target you with Perplex and take a damage because I know your armor better than you do. Or he heals up your friendly armors. Like, if this would be a great one to call in on click number 11, I think, because of that special Perplex. So once your main one takes a hit, you could Perplex up, you know, your defense on your main armor, and it'd heal it up a click. So that's really cool. So yeah, I really like all the different click number 11s. These guys have, looks like they all have the same stats: 7 movement, 10 attack, 17 toughness, and 2 damage. The Hulkbuster's got close combat expert though, so he'd be the best one to bring out, you know, adjacent to somebody to get a good hit in on them. You got TKer here and an Outwitter as well. You got him for the Perplex, and his was Empower, I believe. No, Lines of Fire. He draws, can't be blocked. Yeah, right. So he can just target people through stealth and stuff. He was the Empower Enhancement one. So there's a lot of good reasons to bring these guys out. You know, you got Shield team ability on the Hulkbuster. You know, Mystic's team ability on him is great. Even if he's just on the 11 click, then he does a Mystic's damage. Yeah, really cool. This is a really fun set. I like this a lot. I'm definitely going to try these guys out 100%. Definitely going to do some fun stuff with this set. This is just so cool, you guys. Just seeing them in their little pods and everything and all lined up in a row is so cool. And you can put like any one you want right here and like the main one. Actually, one thing I am kind of curious about, does the Hulkbuster fit in the regular pod? Oh no, he's too big, bro. He's too big for the regular pod. So yeah, he has to kind of be the main one to be there. But you could put like something else there. You know, you could display your Sicarian Iron Man. You could display your Iron Hammer. All that kind of cool stuff. So yeah, that's really fun. I just love this set so much. Like I said, I hope we get more of these, because I would love to just be able to extend this whole thing out more. You know, maybe be able to stack them on top of each other even would be really cool. That's so awesome. But yeah, you guys, let me know what you think of this set down in the comments below. You know, this adds a really cool thing to the normal shifting focus, where it also gets to pop out another figure every time you swap. So let me know what you guys think of that. Do you think this has some meta potential, or do you think it's just really fun? I know one thing, this is the most easily displayable Iconix set, because it comes with its own display, and I think that's freaking amazing. I think that's 10 out of 10 right there. I think even if you don't play or anything, this is such a great set to get. If you're just a fan of Iron Man in general, you're going to want this for sure. But like I said, let me know all your thoughts about all that. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash the like button. It does help me out a lot. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of these awesome future videos that I've got coming up for you guys. And if you'd like to help support the channel even more, don't forget to check the links in the description for our Patreon, or hit the membership join button down there for the YouTube memberships. Either way, for as little as $1 a month, you get entered into my monthly giveaways, where I'm giving away a lot of cool stuff. So make sure to check that out if it's interesting to you. But that's going to do it for this one, you guys. Thanks again so much for watching. Again, huge thank you to WizKids for sending me this early to unbox for everyone. And until next time, this has been Heroclix Headquarters, signing off.